Hey, it's Tim Ringgold, and here is another app to make your life more relaxed. All right. Welcome back, everybody. It is the second episode on GarageBand because GarageBand can do so much. So I hope you enjoyed the first one where we kind of talked about the type of instruments you can just play on GarageBand. Today, what we're going to look at is your ability to record on GarageBand, which is beyond anything I've ever seen anybody be able to do for free. It's amazing. So, you get to this opening page once you've selected your song, and it shows you, your different instruments you can choose from. So if I just happen to tap on one of my instruments here, it's going to show me the instrument itself. But if you look in the top left where it says My Songs, and then there's an icon immediately to the right of that, that takes me back to that menu screen we were just on. The icon next to it, which looks like bricks, that's where the fun begins. So that's how we switch views and we take a look at what it looks like as recording software. So I have recorded a song in GarageBand, and I didn't use any real instruments other than my voice. Every instrument generated in this song has been created with the GarageBand instruments. And then when it came to my voice, I just used the vocal mic that they have here, which I'll show you, right? We looked at this last time briefly. And when I showed you that you could either plug in a guitar or you could plug in a microphone, well, I just went to use the built-in mic on the iPad, and you'll see it's even picking up my voice right now. And I can control all sorts of different features doing that. So that's how I recorded my voice. So once again, no external instruments. So I'm going to click that little brick looking icon again. And that's going to take us back. And we're going to see the whole song. I'm going to attempt to play the song. This is a very heavy file in terms of, there's a lot in it. So I don't know if there's going to be any lag with the software I use to mirror this and record it, but we'll give it a listen, see what happens. Total disclaimer on the vocal track. I have a cold right now, and I just threw something on here this morning as kind of a scratch track just to show how you could do vocals. But please don't judge my vocals, please. The rest of the song I'm pretty happy with so far as this. But yeah, there you go. Okay, had to get that out of the way. Okay, here we go. So I hit play. And you'll see, I can see all the instruments that I'm using. I've got a classical grand. I've got strings coming in with bass and a keyboard coming in here. I'm going to add some cellos here in a second. The struggle starts. And then there are the vocals. Now, I just drag that little button in the middle of the screen, and I can open up all the instruments and I can control their volume. I can also mute them or solo them. So let's say I just want to hear my voice. Or mute. Now, you'll notice that all the different segments of audio that I've recorded, what I can do with that is, let's say I made a wrong note somewhere. It's gotta be. Let's say there's a wrong note. I hear a wrong note. I can hit stop. I can double click on this, and it'll give me all these different options. I can loop it, I can cut it and paste it somewhere else. I can copy it, I can delete it, or I can split it if I want to edit one or the other, or just like, that's how I got rid of all the dead noise in my vocals, just by splitting it. But when I click on edit, watch this. Now it's going to show me the performance, all the individual notes in the performance. and I can tap on one, and I can either cut it, I can copy it, I can delete it, but also velocity. That's how hard I hit the note, right? I can change with this slider how hard I hit the note. I can also change the pitch. Very cool. I can shorten it, or I can lengthen it. I can expand this way out. So let's say I'm like, oh, I feel like that's a little rushed on the beat. I can pull it back. Oh, too much. Oh, there we go. Now it's on the beat. So if I want to get really, really anal, I can go in and I can change all those single hits. Now, why that's relevant in GarageBand is because on the keyboards or on any of the instruments, sometimes there's a little bit of a lag between when you hit the screen and when it actually produces the sound. Or you may have hit it a little early because you're actually, after all, you're hitting the screen of the iPad. You're not actually playing the instrument. So sometimes your timing may be a little bit off. So you can go in and just clean it up very easily using this editor. And when I'm done, I just hit done. It brings me back and it shows me the song again. So let's say, all right, I'm happy with it, but I've gotta move. I want to kind of control some reach on this organ. I might want to do a few more things. And I'm not going to get into all of them because this would take like an hour. But I can control the pan, which is, you know, what side in a stereo mix that's going to be. I can control the volume. I can use the compressor. I can change the EQ. I can add reverb or echo. If I want. All of these are per instrument. So let's say I want to go with drums. I can do the same thing with the drums. And now control these. Let's say I want to go back. I want to look at the guitars. Now I can change any of those effects in the guitar. I can even add additional plugins and EQs if I want to. That's a little advanced. You don't need to worry about that. I can turn that off. Then I can say, well, I can also affect the whole thing. Just keep going. You can't stop me now. And I can add a live, like, controlling like that. So it really gives you the ability to sound like a producer on the track. When I get rid of that, I just click the button again. And if there's a performance that I'm unhappy with, there is always undo. So that little arrow at the top that's a little backwards kind of circle arrow next to the back button, that's my undo button. So any move I've made in GarageBand, if I'm unhappy with it, I can always undo what I just did. So lots of options in terms of editing. What else do you want to know about? When you're recording, there is a metronome that you can set. There are also additional loops that are at your disposal. I'm going across the top menu now. And you can pull in loops and just use those loops in the song. What's great about that is they're organized. You can look by instruments. Hey, give me all the slide guitar you've got. Oh, okay, cool. That's all the slide guitar. Give me all the shakers you've got, because I'm really into shakers. Look at all the options I have. So you don't even have to perform anything on your own. You can just pull loops out of the Apple library and mix the loops. So it's incredibly robust. And then you also can either turn on your metronome. You can use different sounds for your metronome, control the level, these different things. You can go back and you can control the tempo here. There's a tap tempo or a manual tempo for the song. And there, the time signature, the key signature, fade out, all kinds of things. And we haven't even done advanced, right? So many options. And then let's say you get a little confused. You just click on the question mark, and Apple's going to give you all kinds of abilities to edit just from here in terms of, or not edit, learn right from here. All right. So that's a quick overview of everything that's going on the recording side. It was super quick, and we didn't even get through the song, but there is so much to play. What can I say? I can expand just by pinching my fingers outward or pinching them inward. I'm controlling, how much of the song I see at once. And how many tracks do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 tracks of audio running. Pretty cool. All right. So dig in, man. Whether you have an iPhone or an iPad, you got to play around with this app. It's the most robust toy player I've ever had, and it's free. So you have no excuses. All right? So enjoy it. I'm gonna keep going. There's so much. There's so much to play. Thanks for watching. Hey, thanks for checking out the review. Make sure to like and subscribe below, and leave a comment. Let me know if you've tried this app before. What did you like about it? What didn't you like about it? And then also let me know if there are any apps that you've used to either make music and or relax to music that you'd like reviewed or just to share with the community, all right? All right, we'll see you next time.